What she's saying is
Somebody
they
send it to
both
me,
talk
y'all.
about each other, but he
They
went a
said it's
little
not popping
harder.
up.
That's what she said. She's saying
You
they talk
always
about
talking
each
about me.
other.
You talking about
She
me
said
right
they talk
now
about each other,
on this?
but
Yeah.
he ain't never did it this hard.
Mhm.
That's what she's saying.
Wait, so is it this one or a different one, y'all?
No, I
No,
don't
it's a
know.
different one.
He was with his host. If y'all could probably look in, probably I think it's on YouTube called like
What
TKO
you call
and
say? Check your
Agency.
WhatsApp. Check WhatsApp. She say.
Check what's up. Hold on.
TKO and
Mm-hmm.
Agency
Well,
or
cash me outside, bitch. Go watch then. Damn, you
oh
interrupting us for
maybe
what?
it's something like look.
Okay.
He's
This not the beginning though. This not what
no,
made
but
him do
he's
this.
talking about
Let
me
me.
now. He been talking about me every fucking day.
Of course he's talking about you now, Barbie. You did a live about
Every
him.
fucking day. No, he started this fucking shit. He's every time I go to sleep and wake up, it's some new shit that they said he done said. So then I go
thousand
live and
dollars.
start saying
So
shit.
I'm like, I ain't gonna
I'm
let this
going
man
live
come
on my
down
own
if you ain't
page
gonna
here. I ain't got time
hit me
for
with
this
the
shit
money.
with
She's like, oh
y'all.
no, I got you. I got you.
Oh, I said they're gonna be
Meet up
back
with me.
together tomorrow.
Meet up with me. Blah 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 blah.
Shit.
She
Yeah,
said
she didn't
she
tell all
showed me
that.
these.
Cause
She
this
Hugging and
showed me
cause
these
kissing.
this not
formats. I'm
it. It's
serious.
with him and his
That's a $500,000 necklace.
Check this out. Look,
That is a half a million
I
dollar
want to
necklace.
line up with you without all this shit. Can we line up without the disrespect? Can we chop it up without the disrespect? I just got some questions to ask you.
So respectful questions.
Yeah, some respectful questions. I don't do the disrespect. That be you,
You do it every time you sit with Brandon. You said you was
man.
gonna spit on me.
I don't do that. Well, right now, me, well, I know I'm a man, so I know how to be a man. So I just want to ask you. So, do you consider yourself a man, right? You consider yourself a man, right? Yes or
Let's
no?
get to the question.
I'm not disrespecting
Let's
you, but
get to the question.
I'm asking you. No, that's the question. That's the first question I want to ask you because that's gonna say
That's we ain't asking no question. I'm not that. Do you consider yourself a man?
yes, yes.
Okay,
I'm a,
that's
I'm
your opinion. So your outlook on what a man is different than mine.
okay, okay, okay. Well, that's
So
cool.
if I
So
do say I'm a man, you can say that I ain't because you don't
I
see
would say
men
that
and masculinity the same
that's
way
not my
I do.
that's not my place to say that you ain't a man, bro. I don't get down like that. But what I'm saying is, if you consider yourself a man, if you're gonna say yes, so I take it as a yes. You consider yourself a man, right?
I want to know what's your definition of a man.
Hold on, before
Since
I
we
mean,
having a real conversation,
I will answer
what
that
is
question.
your,
Answer mine, bro.
all right?
All
All
right,
right,
so you're a
I'm a
man.
man. What's your definition of a man?
A man is based on characteristics of integrity, doing manly things, not doing shit that's operating in feminine energy. Somebody that stands for a cause that's that's honest. Somebody that take care of his abilities, or somebody that's God fearing, that believes in. I feel like you can't be a man, you can't be real without somebody that's not gonna say that you're perfect or anything like that, but somebody that is taking care of his business as a man of God. Um, Somebody that is not portraying a lot of bitch feminine qualities. That's not manly. You can be a male, but that don't make you a man. So the reason why I asked you that, so since now I answered your question, the reason why I asked you that is you think sitting up on social media all day talking about a man that ain't got nothing. I don't know you, bro. I don't know you. You don't know me.
All
We
right, let
don't.
me rebuttal. Let me rebuttal before
Hold on,
you
hold
get
on,
into that.
hold
Let
on.
me rebuttal because I don't want to get too far.
Hold on. Finish it.
Let me rebuttal. Let me
I
rebuttal. Then I'm gonna be quiet
didn't,
again for you.
I
When
didn't
you
finish.
say that, listen. All right, just let me say this. I ain't gonna rebuttal, but let me say this before you start. Before you say what a man is, make sure you know that you are under Brandon Key's agency. A man that talks about another man all day, goes live about another man, or have Ebony do it. So now go ahead because when you say
Yes.
displays feminine and bitch shit, make sure you ain't talking about your founder. All right, go ahead.
All right. Well, I mean that's fair. That's fair. If that's whatever. That's fair. But what I do want to say is, have you ever heard me sitting up talking about you, bro? Just sitting up, just talking about you, bro. Just I don't know you, so I'm not going to talk about you. I ain't got to be people be
You
want.
have moments, yeah,
But
you
I'm,
have moments, but no, you don't do it every day. But you have moments, yes.
no, I don't have moments. People be talking about you, bro. And that's what that is. But I don't have moments where I just wake up and be like, hey, yeah, fuck this nigga Pastor P doing this type of shit.
Right.
Never in life. Find a video. I don't know where you would do that.
Right. And now,
So,
and every day I wake up, the people you sit with talk about me. But what you got to understand when it comes to entertainment and the app and what I bring to the app as entertainment, when you become the T, you become the T. You don't get talked about every day. But when your name pop up and illegitimate sex cases and all type of shit like that, I turned down some T. Your girl just wanted me to interview her. I turned it down because I don't want to sit with no bitch that I know go sit with you again. So it be my entertainment. But when you say things as a man, I
yeah,
think that a man is a man that displays masculinity, a man that protects and provides. A man never takes from and makes a woman. A man never takes and leaves a woman on ground zero, like
mhm.
Yetta was. A man doesn't lie, cheat, steal, and deceive. You a poly man. You poly. Poly means that I'm
But
in a
make sure,
relationship with multiple women,
is you a
multiple
serious,
women, all under one
get
thing
this shit,
to bring
brother.
together. Excuse me.
All I'm saying
We
is make
all
sure you
trying
have,
to build one empire. A poly relationship is me being with multiple women, all trying to have one goal, which is to build an empire to last forever. So if I was to be poly, I would not have to sneak and fuck a bitch in Kroger's or in the parking lot of a grocery store. I wouldn't have to sneak and do nothing
right,
because my girl
right,
is gonna be down with everything I'm down with. We all bringing bread to the table. We all are building an empire. Your empire is being built by slaves because you're taking everything women have, you beating their ass
right.
about it. You got
Mhm.
rules and regulations to what you're doing, and you kicking bitches out.
All right, so let
Masculinity
me, let me,
sometimes endeavors in pussy.
let's
You
go
only
first with,
fuck ass, bro. So
let's
that's
go
not
first,
manly. You're
let's
not the
go first.
definition of a man in real life. God
All right,
fearing means that if
cool.
you
But
were
let's go
God
first.
fearing, you would live by the shit that God left you, and you don't. You throw God
Hey,
in there to make it
let me
sound good, but you raping
rebuttal
women
back.
and shit.
All right, so
You
now check this out. A man is not going to be getting bitches pregnant and then denying the baby. A man ain't going to be cheating on somebody that he's engaged as a fiance with. A
I ain't
man,
engaged.
hold
I'm
on,
not engaged though.
hold on, I didn't interrupt. Like, a man ain't going to be disrespecting his motherfucking mama who fucking put him out her pussy in front of everybody on fucking social media for fucking clout and views. I'll be damned if I call myself a man and disrespect the fucking mother who birthed me, my nigga. So we ain't gonna talk about what a man is, my nigga. Don't do that. I just came up under here
Now
just hold on. I just came
Now,
up under
now let me
hold on.
rebuttal, and I'm gonna
No,
give you
but
time to
hold
get
on.
out your
Finish.
feelings. Now let me
I,
rebuttal. The same, you just cut me off, so let me rebuttal and get out your feelings because you yelling at a man that you
go
scared to
ahead.
face
Go ahead.
in real life. All right, because in real life, a man dip all this shit in the butt and be in Las
Go ahead.
Vegas by tomorrow or today, depending on the attitude you display. When you have a gay nigga pull up to where you live at and park outside your house and don't do shit about it, that's not what men do. Men do not get bitches pregnant and leave them alone. But if a man get a bitch pregnant and she denies paternity, then a man don't gotta do shit for that motherfucking baby. When a bitch sit with a nigga that's 100% op and sit with motherfuckers that shut up the house, you don't gotta do shit for her or her baby until that bitch announces that she's cool with getting her pussy tampered with by a doctor to prove that he's the father. So when you speak on shit, make sure you speak on it. But a man
Now
do
this is
not fuck a bitch all in her
hold on,
ass
but this
and
is
pull a
my
dick out at
rebuttal,
the
bruh.
end in the
Hold
studio
on,
when you're
but
supposed to be doing music
see
and
the
then
thing
put it in
about
her
you, bro.
pussy
You
and
don't have
bust
to
a
go
nut
back and forth
and get her pregnant.
over
So
me.
make sure
That's
you know what a
bro.
man is. A
Let us talk.
man don't run out of
You
restaurants and
don't gotta
shit
be
and
macho,
don't pay
bro.
for
You
shit.
don't gotta be
See what
macho,
you is
bro.
in real
We talk.
what you is
Hold
in
on,
real life, bro. What you is
hold
in
on,
real
bro.
life is
You don't
you
gotta
a
be
watered
disrespectful.
down pimp. You a
You don't gotta
watered
get
down pimp that don't
disrespectful
know the game.
one
That's
time,
what
brother.
you is.
I haven't disrespected you one time, brother. I'm
You
just letting you know
disrespected me when you got
what
to
I'm do.
yelling. Let me tell you
Hold on,
something about
hold on.
my mama. Let me tell you
All
something
right,
about my mama so you
so,
understand both
brother, because you
sides
didn't ask
because you want
a
some
question.
Brandon Keys
So,
shit.
no,
You
this is
wasn't
what you,
there
I'm
when
not
I talked to my mama. You watched the video. So
wrong.
let me explain
I'm
to
not
you. Let me
why you
explain
got
to you. Let me
me, bro?
explain to you what a
Why
mother is first, bro.
this
Then I'm gonna let you talk again.
listen,
Let me
listen,
explain
bro.
to you. I'm
Listen,
rebuttaling
listen,
what you
let
just
me
said. I
I
ain't
just gotta let you talk, bro.
let me
You don't
we
you
can't get
don't
too
have
far. We
to
can't
talk
get
to
too
you.
far. All right,
Without
let's do this then.
been
Hold on.
arguing
Let's do this. Let's do
the
this.
real
Let's do
talk
this, bro.
so we can
Hold
chat.
on. We're gonna make it fair. Let's make
I
it fair. Hold on,
I
bro.
just
Hold
wanted
on,
to
because we can't hear you.
bro.
We can't hear you. We
And
can't hear you. I'm not finna
what you
say shit. Let's make it fair. You get 3 minutes, I get 3 minutes. Then we ain't gotta do when your 3 minutes up, you shut up. When my 3 minutes up, I shut up. And then we ain't gotta talk over each other. And you have to deal
right,
with one, bro. Go
right,
ahead.
right. However, just no disrespect, because I'm not gonna sit up here and just let a nigga disrespect me, because I'm not gonna disrespect you. That's all I ask. In the 3 minutes, don't give me no disrespect, and I ain't gonna give you no disrespect. Okay? Now, if you say that I was over talking, I was talking up how I didn't mean it in no way of disrespect, because I didn't come on here to disrespect. That's corny to me. I'm not gonna sit up here and want to line up with you just to disrespect you on social media. Like, that shit is lame. A lot of niggas do that shit. All right. So my 3 minutes gonna start right there, as long as no disrespect involved. Bro, you still didn't answer to the disrespect that you did to your mother, bro. And that's not me sitting up here being up on the Brandon Keys. It's a certain things that I seen about you, bro. That's, and to me, a man don't do that. All right, that's one thing. A man don't get robbed by a nigga. Cause I heard you when I first got on motherfucking Bigo. I was cool with you. I'm like, man, I don't like that shit. That nigga seemed like he had a good heart. And the niggas try to take advantage to try to get this nigga for 43,000, and he's still playing cool with him. So I respect it, because he don't want to do nothing to that nigga. He don't want to do no shit like that. I respect that. But however, when you bring up certain things about me, and you've been in certain situations that's way worse than that, bro. You know, so we gotta be always fair. Like, don't speak on another man about some other things when you got all this dirty laundry in your shit. That's all I say, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to disrespect you. I'm not here to call you out on that, because I wasn't worried about that type of shit. The only thing I want to talk to you about was, when you say that I'm a sex predator, when you say that I'm a sex offender, please, this is your time to just show the proof. Not what you heard, not what so and so said. When you said that I slept with a 15-year-old, I don't know where you're getting these numbers from. Can we just show the proof? So right now, this is when you reach into your bag and you gag the whole world. You show where I'm a signed up sex offender, and you show that I'm a convicted a rapist, bro.
You're not a convicted rapist.
You didn't disrespect me ultimately. And I don't even need 3 minutes, bro. I'm just
All right.
saying, you didn't disrespect me, but you don't.
You're not.
But you're a great talker, man. You come from the reading groups and everything, man. You know, Pastor, man. You fuck it up when it comes to talking. I can't go against you talking. Nigga, this is your lane. All I'm saying is just produce it. That's the only reason why I came up with you,
All
brother.
right.
That's it.
I showed your coercion. You was convicted of coercion, meaning
Mm-hmm.
you forcefully
Yep.
did something to somebody. You was not convicted of rape. You're not a rape. You have a
Thank
sex
you for saying
crime
it,
on your record. Yes.
because you've been the rapist. That's all I want to
No.
say. You've been
No.
saying that, but
You're
now I'm
not a
not convicted.
convicted rapist. It was
Cool.
coercion. That's what you went to jail for. You know what you did to get the coercion charge, or what you was accused of doing for you to go to jail for coercion, which has something to do with an 18-year-old who had 18 stitches in her ass from whatever happened. When you speak on me, hold on, let's speak on me
What?
getting robbed. I ain't never been robbed in my,
I'm saying,
hold on. I've never been robbed in my
right, go
life.
ahead.
I let a nigga borrow, meaning I gave it to him. I gave it to him. I let a nigga borrow $86,400. When he took too long to produce what I gave him the money to borrow for, I told him give it back. I went to get the money back, and he had $86,400 on the table. I took my money. He said, if you leave 43, which would be half, then I'll bring you back this, plus I'll bring you back something for the 86 you was letting me. So you're gonna take 43 and leave 43 here, and I got you when I get back. Cool. I took 43 with me, and I left. After 6 months of waiting, I said I don't want to do it no more. I'm making 40 and 50,000 on the app every month. Fuck the game. I'm cool on the game. I just want my bread. That's when the are offering me gas. You want this weed? I don't want $43,000 worth of weed and a whole bunch of other shit. But you ain't never seen me sit with them a day in my life after that shit happened. Them and ask them how much I made. If 43,000 bring in 200,000 and they do it in one fucking day, I cannot complain about $43,000 that I gave somebody. So I was instilled in me that you don't give to nobody what you can't afford to lose, because you will end up in jail for the rest of your life. So if I gave you something, that means I could afford to lose the shit and then wasn't go do nothing. All you did was fuck up your hand, because can't nobody else give you what I gave you, or you wouldn't have borrowed it from me. So I was never robbed. I was front door, back door, or a nigga borrow some. Being robbed is me doing my door deals on the app. for my boss, and then he running off with 8,000 of my dollars and saying he gonna pay me, then saying he ain't after he talk about me, let other people talk about me and get mad at me when I want my 8 bands. That's running off. Robbing somebody is having to move into your house and pay you to move there, then kicking them out for pissing outside, running off with their bank card, charging it up, and all type of shit, leaving them on broke ground zero with nowhere to go. That would be robbery. When you speak on my mother was a mother until I turned 18. When I became a grown ass man, my mother didn't know how to step down as a mother and just give me advice. Instead, she still just tried to run my life. But my mother lives where she lives at because of me. My mother's house is furnished because of me. My mother's refrigerator is there because of me. My mother's car is there because of me. And my mother apologized to me after I cussed her the fuck out because she know she is out of pocket and out of place. Now, a mom go stay a mom as long as she respects her child. A respect is something that is given and earned by your fucking mom. You have to respect your mom because she brought you here. But at no point in time do I have to deal with my mom telling me she gonna smack me at my house at 35 years old. I smack the shit out of you. No, you won't. Because now you disrespecting me. When you call the police and try to get me locked up, you're disrespecting me. When you going in there and you steal everything I got, when I put houses in your name and cars in
Cool,
your
that's
name
3
because
minutes,
I'm going
bro.
to jail and I come home with nothing, that is disrespecting me. So my mom went from I love you to death to where she was at because of her. And now she got to deal with that because I don't have to keep on forgiving and forgiving and forgiving because you're my mom and we got the same blood. I have to deal with all the bullshit that you bringing into my life when all I'm doing is helping you, but you ain't never talked about how my mom apologized for the shit she was doing. So when you say
Okay.
I'm wrong, you don't know what, and I don't know what you and your mama went through. But just because your
Right.
mama had you, don't mean that she deserved respect. Because there's a lot of mamas that's 21 bad bitches. Fuck, her kids don't deserve no fucking respect from her. So being a mother means in all things, not just because I came out your pussy. Come out your pussy don't mean shit if you don't do everything you're supposed to do after I get out your pussy. Such as Ebony, the bitch ain't never cooked for her kids. That's not a fucking mother.
All right, so check. All right, so cool, cool. So my rebuttal to that. Now, is a lot of these mothers out here doing what they need to be doing as a mother? No, of course we know that. So I'm not saying that you had an angel ass mother or anything like that. What I'm saying is this, bro. When it comes down to not only disrespecting your mother, but then doing it in front of people, that should have been off social media. Nobody should have knew about that.
I ain't go. You
Nobody
right.
knew
I
about that.
understand that, but I
Now,
didn't go
hold
live.
on,
I was already live.
this, bro. Let me just finish. As a man, would you agree? Would you agree that sometimes when we are wrong in certain circumstances that don't change in our favor, like let's say your mother could be disrespecting you, that we still got to remain to be a man in that situation? That we should still be a man regardless of the circumstances, right? Would you agree? That got to be real.
No.
You don't.
No, it's times when
You,
disrespect is at a max. It's a lot of people that's gonna have you gonna have the utmost respect. Just like you do. You a businessman and you a boss. You got your own agency. As a boss, you should never go live cussing out your employer like you did
bro,
Masterpiece. You should never get on live and display your feelings for the
bro,
app
listen.
about what you did for him because as a businessman and a boss, you can never
Bro,
talk to a grown up like that. If you fired, you fired.
bro, like we're not going to deflect on anything. Like
We ain't
we're just talking
deflecting.
straight
You
to each
said you got to be a man at all times, and I'm telling you, it's gonna be times where you not gonna be. You go get into your door deals. It's only so much disrespect
Not
somebody
for my
go
mother, though.
goddamn
All right,
tolerate.
cool. Cool. All right, so we different. All right, cool. So all right, cool. Ain't no judge. You responded to it. We just different from that. I never do it with my mother. You would do it with your mother if she disrespect you. I get it. All right, cool. So now you said about the rape allegations, bro. The 18 stitches and shit like that. So now you saying I'm not a rapist, right? But then you say I'm a sex offender. So now let's get to that part. When have I ever registered as a sex offender when I don't got that charge? I
You
just
don't
want
have
to clear up some things.
you don't have to be a rapist to register as a sex
That, that
offender.
you have to get a sexual charge to be a sex offender, and it's going to be record of it. My name is Antonio Dewan Keller. It's going to be record of me being a sex offender, bro. You can't hide that.
All right,
So I'm saying
you right.
I'm saying in front of everybody, bro. I'm just asking you a direct question. Do you have proof that I'm a registered sex offender, bro? It's man to
We
man. We don't gotta like make up.
No, I have proof that you did something heinous to that woman to where they contacted her parents and everything, according to what prison you at, when you come home, and everything else that you have going. You went to trial because a lady accused you of raping her.
Watch this.
A lady accused
Uh,
you of raping her and got 18 stitches in her ass, and your DNA was found inside of her. These are
all right,
facts.
so watch. rebuttal that. Now let me rebuttal that. And one thing I can say that I appreciate for the first time that's honorable is you didn't lie and say I was a sex offender, and you didn't lie and say I was a rapist. But at the same time, you're still going off of what you heard, because guess what? That woman, Sierra Hoover, even if you brought up here, never once, in the full discovery is online, she never once said that I raped her. She never once said I did anything with her. What she said was she woke up and she didn't know what happened to her. But she never once said that I did it.
And that's
So that's
why.
another
That's true. That's
that's
true.
another lie.
That is
So
true.
I'm just clearing up the facts, though. That's all I'm here
That
for.
is
You,
true.
I'm here to. Go ahead.
That's
Go ahead.
true. She
That's
said that on live.
right.
She said she don't know what
Right.
happened. She didn't even know that she was fucked up till she took a shower. She don't know what happened. She said she was drugged
Right.
and she don't remember nothing. And that's why.
Now watch this. Now watch this. I can gag the whole internet if everybody knew the truth of what really happened. I can gag the whole internet right now and have niggas really and I got factual proof. And so I just wanted to come to you because a lot of people listen to you, bro. Like you the voice of a lot of this shit. So when you say certain things like that, say I'm a rapist and a sexual offender, I'm just like, damn, but bro, I know you got some type of realness up in you to where you know that you just heard certain things from my enemies, from my ops. And I know we don't fuck with each other because I'm up under Brandon, but at the same time, like, that's some real shit. Like, because you got some people who really go off of that shit and be like, that nigga's a rapist, this nigga's a sex
Let me
offender, this nigga's
explain
from a
something to
woo.
you,
But
bro. Let me explain something real
you
quick.
go off.
When you came on the
What?
app,
What's up?
when you came on this app, I had no problem with you, and I told you I ain't gonna never say nothing to you that's gonna make you talk about dude because me and dude wasn't cool. So I'm gonna leave him out of what me and you got going on. Period. I fuck with people that's under keys. I don't fuck with Brandon and the people that's under keys that he can try to puppet master, that he can get on the panel and talk about me and do shit like that. Because when I was cool with you, nobody talked about you. And nobody do that. When Brandon starts slipping and sliding and getting you to say little shit and sitting on the panel while he talk about me, that's when I quit fucking with you because now you doing the shit that you said you wasn't go do. And it's been plenty times. I can't say that one time I seen you go live and talk about me on your own broadcast. Every receipt I got about you talking about me is you sitting with a nigga that really hate me the most, and put money on my head, and then talk about everything I do, talk about me beating bitches, talking about the bitches I fuck, and every bitch that had any allegation about me, he has backdoored, fucked them or tried to, did interviews on them, put fake domestic charges on me. I done beat up bitches. This man has been to jail for beating up his wife in real life with receipts and pictures. And this is a person that they sit with to talk about me who might have been accused of macing a door handle. Because I keep it real. Y'all keep saying I maced my baby mama. No, nigga. No, I did not. I maced my baby mama's door handle on the inside door. And I put shit on her porch door. So when she opened the door, her hand would be in shit. And when she opened the other door with her regular hand, she could rub her face and burn the shit out of it. I ain't never even go in her house. It ain't nothing that say I did no shit like that. That's the shit I was on. Bitch had me in my feelings. That's real shit. I didn't go in the house. I didn't see her. I ain't do none of the shit they accused me of. None of that. I put shit on her door handle outside and maced her door handle on the inside door. That's what I did, and I left. I never even knocked on the door because I didn't want her to know. She wasn't even there. So why would I go in there? I put shit on the door handle because she wasn't there. So they made that up. It ain't no receipt of them saying I beat up a bitch and maced her and maced it. They make all that shit up to make the masses believe some weird shit because what they really did. But y'all go back and say that you maced your baby mama. Never. My baby mama was on this app under my agency and did the whole goddamn story exactly how it's
Can
wrote
I?
in the affidavit.
All right. So let me interject real quick. So can I say something that can be fair, whether you admit it or not? Can we admit that both sides kind of overdo shit and say certain things to create a narrative? Some shit may be true. Some shit may be true. But can both sides do that shit? Y'all both do that shit.
Both sides messy as fuck. But the thing about me, when I roast motherfuckers, I don't add 10 to it. I don't say Brandon pulled out a knife and cut his bitch or he tried to put her at gunpoint. I say exactly what the facts say. I don't put and sugarcoat and add 10 on it to make it sound good. Everything they do about me, they add to it. This man interviewed a woman that said I forcefully took it from her. I showed a million receipts of this woman begging me, I'm going to suck your dick as soon as I get there. I want you to nut in my face, please, daddy. And you'll let a bitch like that sit on your panel and say, I took her pussy.
Whoa. look,
And you would believe it with real black and white in your face saying that this bitch, I didn't even know this bitch. This bitch was a fan that came to me. That's what you would believe and then add 10 to it. She said no means no, and no means that's fake shit.
well, check this out, because I don't want to make it seem about they ain't here to defend themselves. So I'm gonna keep it solely on me and you, bro. At the beginning of this app, I came on your live and said this, and I was off my live and actually said this, and I've actually said this when I was sitting with Brandon and Ed. At the beginning, when I first came on this app, I said, I'm a neutral person. I said, I represent Keys. I'm up on the Keys, but Pastor P ain't did shit to me. And I said, that's just how I am. I'm never going to be controlled by what's around me. So if you can find one, no, actually you will be able to find something, because after I heard you starting to say certain things about me, that's when I started. I'm going to be real. I got to be a man. That's when I started feeding into shit and saying little slick shit when I was on a panel. But that's because shit was already starting because I was hanging out with them. That's just me being real, But it wasn't. I feel like I didn't do anything to cause you to switch. I mean, what niggas can do whatever they want to. You're a grown ass man, but I'm saying I didn't do anything because when I was over there, I was fucking with both sides. I was a part of Keys, but at the same time, I was still keeping it cordial with everybody that was on the app. I didn't come on here shade nobody. I don't even do that. Me, you know that shit.
Cool. All right, and so me. All right, so the same with me then. When I started saying shit about you, I didn't
Okay,
know you when you came. I didn't watch you before
over
this app. I
here.
don't know shit
All
about you.
right,
After you
ain't no plan.
after you came over here,
Go ahead,
I
bro.
thought it was cool. You had you a couple hoes. It seemed everybody willingly hoes.
Yeah,
After I watched you and started seeing, I'm like, damn, like, dude, honestly, he nature boy with a filter. Nature boy tell you I'm gonna whoop your ass, I'm gonna do all this. The other bitches, like, they was getting tricked. So now I'm like, dude ain't poly, like he tricking hoes. Like he ain't poly, he getting hoes down there to sell pussy. Poly,
right.
poly, poly is not. I don't, if I'm poly, ain't none of my bitches for sale. I'm nature boy with it. All my bitches is me. I love all. Ain't nobody fucking my bitch. I seen you telling motherfucker you was on live. Our Manny was behind you, and you displayed her like shit. You like that? You like that shit? You can get that? Huh? You go drop money like that shit? You can have that. That ain't poly. That's pimping to me. But
So
I
check
know you
it
got to
out.
put a filter on it because of
Cool.
your past.
All right, cool. So let me say this real quick. I'm sitting up here. See, y'all used to drama and shit. Well, thank you, Armani. I appreciate it. Y'all used to drama. Y'all used to a nigga reading and trying to read back. That's not my lane. I could never spar and read with this man. So just because I'm not reading with this man, but I don't fuck with this nigga. I'm not gonna fuck with this nigga after this shit or no type of shit like that. It's just that there's two men having a conversation. I'm not trying to be his friends. We ain't trying to hit up and be none of that weird shit. Like I'm not that type of nigga because he's already disrespected me and said certain type of things like that. Like I already
And
know how.
stand on
So
and stand on it too.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
This
yeah.
conversation ain't
No,
taking back nothing I said. If I said it, I meant it. I stand on it.
I'm clearing up for my supporters so people can just understand where I stand. They think if a nigga ain't rah and saying fuck you nigga, that a nigga is like trying to kiss her. Like I don't do that. I'm a man. I got to be a man at all times. I'm just trying to have a conversation with you so I can get an understanding about the things you said about me, not about Brandon, not about Ed, none of that type of shit.
All right, we ain't gonna mention them no more.
Yeah, I was just trying to. Yeah, that's it. That's it. 'Cause I ain't trying to bring them up in there. I already know y'all be doing y'all own shit. So back to what I was saying at the beginning. Um, we already did the rape. We already did the allegations with the motherfucking and the 18 stitches and all that type of shit. That still has nothing to do with me. That was something that she never said that I did to her or anything like that. You listening to an op of mine named TC, and TC said that this is happening. And if y'all only knew why TC is saying that this is happening, because he know I'm a calm, cool, collected, and I'm solid to myself. I ain't solid to him. I ain't trying to protect him, but he know goddamn well the scenario and what went on. He knew goddamn well that I was chilling with my bitch that night. He knew goddamn well I was with Shotty laying up in the bed. And he knew God. So at the end of the day, he just know I'm not a messy nigga. He know that I don't really say shit because I already know what's going on. That's the reason why. And the only reason why I got convicted of anything, the only reason why I ever got convicted of anything in my life is because they wanted me because I was pimping. They wanted me because I was pimping. So they wanted me to get a conviction. They wanted me to flip on TC to confess because they already had information through Facebook messages in the inbox. Yeah, see, this might be some breaking news, right? They had information not only that certain things that wouldn't even derive with me, But certain things was happening even before she got out there, and he told on himself. And y'all, the whole world didn't even see how he told on himself. The girl turned 18 on my birthday. We got the same birthday, and they've been fucking.